Okay, and go ahead.
You guys know me. And for the last 6 years, you've been saying, what can I do? What can I do? And you know how I think I'm organized, and then I find a sticky note with someone that even wants to get my newsletter a year later. So I am finally getting organized, and I am finally going to have a place to say what we can do as individuals, as communities, as networks to secure our counties, our state. That's what we need to do. We need to create a buttress for Idaho to push back on federal overreach in our state. We need to secure our zones of influence, and that's what this new medium will help you do. The name of this is Current Debate, and it's different, it's unique, it's something I bet you'll never could imagine that something so much could be offered. But in this media, ideas will not be suppressed, and you will not be bombarded with trying to direct you in certain directions. You are in charge in this new medium, and you determine how you want to connect, who you want to connect with, and what that looks like. This is not like Facebook. It's not like Twitter. It's not like YouTube. It's not like any of them, but it's like all of them. All in one, a one-stop shop, an opportunity to connect, unite, and build our communities and not be suppressed. And speaking of suppression, I just want to give you one example what is going on nationwide. Over the last few years, I have been labeled a domestic terrorist, a white nationalist, a racist, and I could go down the list. And the difference with back then and what we're starting to see now is domestic terrorist. Domestic terrorist, to have a domestic terrorist, you have to have a tie to an international domestic terrorist. So they can call me that all they want, but they can't prosecute me for that because I'm not a domestic terrorist and I'm not connected to Hamas or one of the big organizations. What I see coming is this new administration is working vigilantly. That's not the word. This new administration is working overtime to remove the connection to real terrorism and to use the domestic terrorism label to label any group or any individual that they do not like their speech to shut them down. We've seen what happened at the Capitol. The insurrectionists, the extremists, you know where this is going. I don't need to tell you. You've seen it, we've watched it, we've lived it. And not anymore. We are going to move to a different medium, and I hope you'll join me. It's not all or nothing. You can keep your Facebook accounts and keep any of your other accounts and play in that world, but I want to go somewhere where I'm not going to be suppressed. I'm not going to be pushed down a path. I'm not going to be labeled, and I'm going to have ownership over what I'm doing. So thanks for joining me. Bye. That's a really bad ending. Bad ending. Bye.
Actually, I'm telling you the truth. It actually